Okay. Hello, everyone. Hopefully my stuff is working. Let me know if it isn't. Although I guess if you can't hear me, I wouldn't know. But anyway, okay. So hello. Hopefully you can hear me. So what is SASA? Save Ancient Studies Alliance works to promote the study of the ancient world and engagement with our human deeper pasts. Building a grassroots movement through outreach, collaboration, accessibility, and public scholarship, we work toward a goal of inspiring a wide, inclusive community of scholars, learners, and students. Oh, and hello again. Welcome back to the stream. Glad you can hear me. These are all of the places that you can find SASA just about anywhere online. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, which this will be posted to YouTube later, Twitch, which is where I'm at right now, Blue Sky, and LinkedIn. As a reminder, as per usual, SASA's live event protocol. Please be kind and respectful. Listen and ask thoughtful questions throughout the event. Please be patient with technology and those administering it. SASA's Archaeogaming Live, which is this, is streamed on Twitch. Recordings will be posted on SASA's YouTube channel shortly after the event. And spoiler alerts. And we are getting to the point of major spoiler alerts in the game that I am currently streaming. Alright, I have to move a couple of things around to make sure. We're all Kyle. Alright. I want to make sure I can see the chat and everything. I think that this looks good. And we're going to continue as Kyle. And we will wait for the loading, which always takes quite a bit of time. How's everyone doing? Kyle, Kyle is Legion. I have to imagine that Kyle would be a very confusing name to encounter in the time that this is set in, but oh, I'm sorry to hear you're sick, but I'm glad you're getting better. Hopefully you feel better soon. Yeah, there might be some golden rule breaking. I don't remember what we were doing last time, to be honest. Oh, confrontations. That's right. Galerius wouldn't let me convince him to run, though, and I don't know what I need to do for that. Oh, my game is all laggy. Oh, my game is super lag. Okay, okay, ha ha ha. I have it now. I can try to convince him, although I don't think it's gonna work. Hmm. And also, yes, we did have the guy in the wedding dress and many, many zombies, which were surprising for me to say the least. So we've already talked to Dooley. We kind of know what's going on, but we haven't had this conversation with Galerius yet, so I suppose I'll ask him. It is quite rude. Alright, so we already do know that this is going to happen if Malleolus runs and wins. Also, I think no one has said anything, but I think that there's an issue on my end. Let me, alright, maybe that looks right. I think it's working now. Okay, so we have hopefully convinced Galerius to run, maybe, but we also have to take out, not illegally, but take someone out of the running who would destroy everything. Um, hmm. And yes, the only way forward is to convince probably one of the few good people who's interested in running to run for this position. All right,
All right,
so
friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle you're in.
I love that he just accepts. Yeah. I noticed that there was a little bit of an issue with my audio, but I'm glad that it's working now. But yeah, I love that Galerius just accepts, like, oh, it's time loop, totally fine. Nothing weird here. So I need
Salve!
to figure out, with very few hints, how to prevent Malleolus from running. Oh, we haven't been in here.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cubulatus Decius won't give it to me.
Is it time for theft?
It's too late. She just slipped away.
Yeah, this seems like a really rude time to try to have a conversation. What happened?
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally, I'd treat her with resin of Silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall, but there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
We have a mystery.
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that Silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out.
Okay, I'm gonna say,
Well,
I'm gonna get
come
right
back
on it.
if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
So we have a healer, and it looks like we have a bunch of medical tools here. Barbaric looking. We're passing some judgment based on our perceptions here. We have forceps, shears. Honestly, for the time period, it seems pretty good. Mortar and pestle. Let's kind of explore. I know now that the fire will hurt me.
May Apollo keep you safe.
I'm assuming this is a statue of Apollo. More medical tools. I could search, but apparently there's nothing on her. It would be rude to loot in this situation anyway. Here's our good friend. Gorgeous Georges.
Hey, my friend. Have you discovered anything about my vanishing offerings? Huh?
Ah, that
Not
is all
yet.
right. Perhaps another time.
I do have a lot of quests to
I
be
hope that
doing.
our paths cross
And I
again
think-
soon, my friend.
I might need to destroy the entire town to save the woman who was poisoned. Which is fine. Because, you know, it just resets. And that's alright. There is This is the guy that wanted me to also break the golden rule for less good reasons. I have no idea where he is. Is he? He's not this way. Is he this way? Whoops! Oh.
Horatius?
Fall damage!
Looking a bit troubled there.
But I found the guy.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth. You there? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine gold leaf bow you're
From what I
carrying.
hear, nobody's
In fact, if I didn't know
anyway,
better,
I
I'd
thought
say
you
it looked like my
stoics
own
weren't supposed
handiwork.
to worry about things you can't
We
control.
can hear someone talking in the back.
I keep thinking, what if there is something I can do? What if she's out there somewhere suffering, waiting to be found?
Sounds like you're torturing yourself. Leave that for the gods.
Sounds like they were talking
Try to
about the missing
relax,
person.
Get some rest.
But yeah,
Tomorrow's a new
that
day.
area was
Suppose
pretty
you're
clean. They had fires. It seemed like it was well organized. A good medical facility for the time. So okay, we've already talked to him. He doesn't remember though, and now we have to either steal from him, which we probably have to reset everything.
You've
or
given me an idea for a scheme
agree
that'll
with
make
the
us both
scheme.
very, very wealthy. First, I'll open the Shrine of Diana for you. Then, you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
Well, yeah. Why? I think I know why. Because he doesn't want to risk it.
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
You just met me.
Because the gods would see you, of course. Hence, my proposal.
Okay.
So, are you in, partner?
Feel free to decline if you don't like action or horror elements. That's already gone really poorly for me.
Now, I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
Okay, so we didn't even get a chance to ask him about...
Cerberus lifts his triple head.
I think Livia probably still thinks that she might be wrong about where we are. I said just at the end of the... At the end of that street, but there is no... Yeah, here we go. I don't think I was supposed to meet him in there. I think I was supposed to meet him elsewhere. Alright, this is a terrible idea, but... extinguish. Quiver. I don't like the buzzing. Alright, so this is a statue of Diana. Oh. Oh. I vaguely remember something about this, and yeah, time for more spooky stuff. I'm not gonna have a good time here. So how am I supposed to swap this out? Ugh, can't get up there. There's something happening with this. We've got a little bit of a hive up here. This is not correct. This is not. There's no way that this is correct. But... okay, that did nothing. How am I supposed to get this? It won't let me jump up. This is a very confusing puzzle. I was told just to swap it out. Statue, Roman man on his knees as if uttering a prayer. Clearly fell on deaf ears. Can't examine these. Perhaps I should not... oh, what? Uh-oh. We're locked in. That guy! I think he locked me in. Well, this is the rest of the stream. It's me just not knowing how to do this. I guess I can light this again? I'm missing something. If that's locked and I break the golden rule, I can't get out. Oh. Decisions were made, and I think that they were the wrong ones. This was totally optional. Can I examine these carvings? No. Nope, can't examine any of these carvings. Can I really not do anything with this? They don't even get mad. I've made mistakes. Definitely can't jump on top of that while it's on. Perhaps while it's off? Ha! Okay. Alright. However, I still have no idea how to get out of here. Okay. Still don't know how to get out of here. Because this will... I'm locked in. Replace with fake? This is such a bad idea. Alright, well it worked. And now I think I can, Yep. I feel bad for these little guys. That was their house. Alright. I'm just glad that the buzzing is over. And now I'm stuck on a loading screen. Okay. Alright. I thought it was gonna let me inspect something, but maybe I missed my opportunity. Alright, we got some more arrows. This is when stuff is gonna get not good, but I can turn stuff to gold now, and that's what really matters, I suppose. It's pretty. I like these little shinies. Alright. Bear with me while I walk into complete terror. Ooh, sweet money. And it wasn't stealing, because no one's down here. Okay. What? Oh, good point. Thank you, disembodied voice. Okay. Okay. Alright. I already had to figure out crouch on my own. And yeah, I turned the hive into gold, which is what I can now do with Diana's bow.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me. A rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and, disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, But when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Didn't want to interrupt the exposition there. But yes, the disembodied voice does a lot of backseating during this game, which honestly I would have totally forgotten about the algae if they hadn't done that. And yes, people are being turned into these golden statues, and so we're getting a little bit more information here about what's going on. And we've already kind of seen them come to life, and we're probably going to have to trigger that again. But also, thank you for the subscription. I want to point that out. Oh, no! Okay. This is fine. Oh, no. That's less fine. Oh! Why am I so bad at jumping? Oh, Kyle's gonna die. But I have to go thief things. I have so much stealing to do. And resetting of the timeline. Okay. I don't know if we can examine this statue, no. But yes, these were people, and that probably explains why they look so scared in most instances. But now we've got the goddess of the hunt, Diana's bow that can turn things into gold, making things a little bit easier. Although, I do think it's a bit strange that it warned me about horror elements, and I have not yet run into anything. Nothing has been scary except for the truth about what's going on. We'll see what happens after this stops loading. Okay, it's very dark. Maybe this is where the horror elements are. Don't actually know where I am. Okay, so I'm in a palace. This is where the doors were barred. Yeah, this is where the spooky stuff is gonna happen. Oops, no, come back. I think the bow is more important. Can't do anything with these to unlock this, though. Someone had locked themselves inside here. Lots of arrows. That's generally not a good sign. More people who've been transformed into golden statues. I like that this one just looks a little uncomfortable with the entire thing. Ah, here we go. Okay. It's okay. I can now fight the undead. Sort of? I thought, anyway. Oh. There we go, I just wasn't close enough. It's a bit rude, but alright. Okay, so now I can fight the undead, which I could not do before. I'm not seeing anything to examine. We have these nice ancient carvings. Ooh. Oh! If only my aim was better. It didn't work. What? Okay, great. I see this going really well. There's one over there. These skeletons are very strange because they don't seem to have... Oh! Okay, takes 2 shots, I guess. They seem like they're already partially gold, as if they survived the original goldening when breaking the golden rule. And yeah, I'm not sure. The golden rule is really weird in this game, and it seems to just sort of be at the whim of the god who's controlling everything. Ooh, coin pouch, not theft, because they don't need it. In these cases, if I shot a person, it would probably break the golden rule. For these zombies, though, since it's...
You're not supposed to be here.
We've done this before. Since this is a situation of self-defense, I think it maybe doesn't count. No, 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 no! Ah, shit. No, 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 I don't have that many! I don't have that many! Oh, shoot. Alright, that one doesn't need it. I don't know that I still need to do this, but I've done it anyway. Okay. So... that seems fine. Down. Okay, we've got more backseating from the disembodied voice. Wanting me to go down somewhere, but I'm kind of looking around because I'm curious. Is this just like kick the stat? Oh, ooh, coin pouch, yeah. I don't exactly need it, but I want it. Alright, that's blocked. What's this? Examine the bottle. Oh, we have a fermented fish sauce that is an ancient condiment. It gives off a faint, salty aroma. I wish I could take it with me, but I cannot. Oh, there's more. Okay, so I'm assuming I need to somehow get this way. Which, yeah. Ah, more arrows. Oh, we've got some chat. Yeah, it would have been very pretty. And we do have these nice golden statues. Oh, this seems like it's telling me to do something, unless that was for the algae. Probably for the algae, so let's go. Oh no, really? Didn't drop back enough. Okay, so... okay, we're doing alright so far, maybe? Don't love the zombies. Not the biggest fan. But also very curious where they came from and how! Oh no! Oh no. So these are statues that somehow unstatued? I'm gonna die. Run! Run, run, run. Oh shoot! Oh no! Alright. Continue. That's a bummer. Alright, it's okay. I won't lose that much ground, probably. I'm too scared of the zombies to do this. I should have heeded its warning. Sure, yeah. For this instance, I should have waited until they wandered this way and then shot the algae. I just didn't know that there were two more down the path, and now I do. It didn't work. I didn't wait long enough. This is the problem. I try to go too quickly, and then I die. Come on. There we go. If only I had patience, but I don't. Yeah, kicking and pulling back the string. The problem is that I am actively very frightened and stressed out. And so I don't think when they're attacking me. And that's a me problem. I've had to learn to meditate to play certain horror games, and I have not mastered that with this. That's right, 2 arrows. Well, you're kind of blocked now, which works for me. This is a lot of arrows. I'm just hitting that guy's arm, I think. There we go. More? That's just rude. Can they climb? Haha! They can't. Alright. Okay. working, sort of. Can you get up here? Oh, no. They talked. And they know who I am? Okay. I don't want to go down here. Okay. I'm still crouching. Theft? Sweet. I wish I could steal the food. That's one of my favorite things in games, is just stealing wheels of cheese and things. Oh, I do need more arrows, that's good. More money. They're giving me a lot of money, and I, frankly, don't completely understand why. So who peeled the statues? How did the statues become peeled? Come partly back to life? I'm too far away for this to work. Oh shoot, that's a lot. I should have lured them. I should have lured them. I'm working on it, man. I'm trying. This is helping you. I'm doing a public service. Realistically. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's all they wanted. What's this? What do I do with you? Do I shoot you? I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not. More points. I really don't know if I was supposed to do that or not, but that's... Yeah, I stumbled into a safe spot, which was nice. I'm learning what their limitations are. Over here, anything? Nothing. I can't get back here. And can't get back there. And I don't know if I was supposed to do that. I don't know why these butterflies are here. It feels like some kind of hint that I'm just completely oblivious to. Okay. This is great. More arrows. Sweet. Oh. Neat. Got another journal.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
horrifying. Yes, I need to still their jazz hands. So we're finding out that the person who locked herself in here, is doing some mad scientist stuff. And this is how the statues, unfortunately, started getting peeled. We have a blood trail over here. Can I go in here? Oh. Okay. Interesting. I think that I had already been over there, so... We have a key, we can unlock things. So we are working our way, I presume, toward the person who has been peeling these poor people and turning them into the undead that we've been facing. More arrows are always good. Someone has played this game before. That's not mine. Trap them. Yes. Oh, you were a little late on it. Okay, let me try to... Okay, I can get better at this. I can definitely get better at this. I don't have to be scared of things. It was a good tip to trap them, just I didn't have the execution for that. Oh no. Can't trap you! Okay. Okay. Headshots work faster. Okay, so I just need to goldenize all of the curtains everywhere. Also means I can't explore things, but, you know, maybe exploring is overrated sometimes. So I'm assuming this is locked, yeah. Let's not get fire damage again. I've learned the hard way. Okay, this was already golden. Well, that didn't really work. Okay. Have to be precise with... Is this what I wanted to do? I think so. Okay. I did this wrong, unless this is already gold. Hard to tell when there's no light. I guess it was. Okay. Alright, so we've made it all the way over here. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay. Back around. Yeah, you would think that it would only take peeling one of them and having this happen to figure out maybe... Oh, hey! Those respawn. Yeah, you'd figure out pretty quickly that this is not the way to do these things. However, we're discounting the desperation in the person doing these things. No. Not again. Not again. Not gonna do it again. We're not falling down again. I'm gonna fall down again. Okay, I did it. Alright, what have we got? Nothing really of interest here. More arrow. Oh, dude! Okay. Go away. Do I want to? I guess I do. Oh, that was close. Alright, so I want to climb. End up falling in the pit anyway. I hope that that was correct. Do I go down here? I need to be real sure I'm going the right way.
Kill me.
Yep, working on it. Oh no! I've made mistakes! Okay. You know, why attack me if you want me to help you? It's part of my question. I feel like that's a reasonable thing for me to be asking. We've got a golden statue, a young Roman woman with her arms raised as if suddenly terrified about something. So we have depictions of the things that we've seen in practice. I'm supposed to go that way, but I can't. It is really fortunate that none of this breaks the golden rule, though. I do appreciate that, because that would make this very difficult. I think this is more fish sauce, yeah. Alright, so I'm assuming, yep, that's blocked. Already took that. You know, instead I could just totally skip this entire part, and I didn't listen. Wait. No. I know this game. Come on, come on! Ah! Nope. Didn't do it right. And never will I ever do it correctly! That only worked on one of them. Okay. Very modern hairstyle on this statue. I feel so mean kicking them like that, but sometimes they're blocking the path, I guess. This got knocked over. Right. Proceeding. And yeah, I mean, fish sauce was a fairly popular condiment. I guess historically there wasn't a whole lot else to use as a condiment. So you work with what you've got. Alright, this all seems safe. Oh, we've got another journal.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, my beloved Galatea.
Oh no, it started
My
over.
attempts at
Sorry, I
freeing
was trying to
these
grab the
souls from their
coins.
golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. First, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it seems that whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work.
Oh. Yep. Alright, so we are finding Yeah. I feel bad kicking them because it feels very rude. But sometimes they're blocking the way. But so now we are seeing. Yeah, they do. They have, for whatever reason, that part was not removed from the statue. But now we're seeing some of the horrors that have been talked about in those journals that we were listening to. So yeah, I suppose I need to ask. You can talk. Okay. Who are you? Great. Love that. Oh no. Okay.
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
Oh. Yeah, this is gonna break the golden. I don't know what the best way to deal with her is. She seems very tense. We're just gonna both be golden statues.
And you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with me.
Liar! I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace, for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
This is a jealousy thing. But also, disembodied whisper is not this particular statue. Yeah, a lot of them whisper. It's always the same voice.
What do you mean, the same voice?
It's like someone else is whispering through the statues. That's accurate.
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was... Wait, I see what you're doing.
Almost had her.
You're trying to steal her away from me. Were you planning to wait until I'd done all the hard work, then swoop in? Is that it?
I'm not gonna say that specifically. As we pointed out in the chat, yes, she's very intense, and she does have scissors that she is wielding, so I'm just gonna say no, I wasn't planning to do this.
Liar! You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you, too.
That's... illegal? Yeah, all I want to do is leave. That's true.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was trapped in the tunnels. Ended up here on accident.
Wait. So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
Nope, never had any intention of doing this.
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have I done? Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this. And in so much pain. It's the air coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its course. At least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
I have... yeah, I can undo this.
It's too late. There's
No,
nothing
I have
you
the
can do.
thing. I can do it.
I have to do this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can cover in gold.
What?
It's totally fine.
How?
Yeah, golden bow.
Really? I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can undo this mess, I'll give you the key to my old medical chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I imagine it would help Lucretia ease the suffering of those still in the city. But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city.
So intense.
Understood?
Okay. So, there you go.
You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say.
She had literally
Thank you.
no skin or
Thank
muscle
you.
left.
I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In any case, I must honor our bargain. Here's the key I promised you. It opens a chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I believe there are a few things in there which may be useful to Lucretia.
Okay, but to save that one person...
Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there. Go, and never return.
Okay, so if I'm gonna save Lucretia's patient, I need to kill everyone. But it's fine, because it all resets. I'm pretty sure if I turn her into gold, that would break the golden rule, because she's a living human and not undead. That's my guess. Technically I could have just done it, I guess, because I don't think I need to reset everything. Well, no, I should go to the temple first. I don't know when the election is either, but that's gotta be coming up soon. Okay, wait. Where's... We were in there. It's in here. Right? Maybe? I just have dried herbs. What's it in here? Full chest. Treatment notes. Ah, good. Flatulence. Finally. A cure. Take item. I don't know if that's actually what I needed.
Feeling all right?
Oh, yeah, we haven't learned about Lucretia. We only have a few minutes left, but we probably have time for this.
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
How did you end up here?
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
I don't think that fair enough is the appropriate response to this story, so I'm sorry.
It's all right. Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating husband will never find me. And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is already set up. I'm assuming that she just kind of took over.
Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
So we've got a little bit more information about Apollo and why healing is happening here.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too. Until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain.
Hello there in chat. Alright, so we're getting more information. Now we have a couple of patients, one of which is already gone, unless I break the golden rule. And then I can save her, which I think I need to do. Alright, so who is this other patient?
I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Navia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
Good news. Yep, already figured out the treatment.
You did? That's unexpected. But tell me, what is it? Willowback. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufius down some. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did.
Okay. I'll ask about this person.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Yeah, was she poisoned? Did she do this to herself? If she was poisoned, that's the question, though. Why didn't it break the golden rule?
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it.
What poison?
Hemlock, I believe.
Would she have done this on her own?
I haven't seen her in months. She's not allowed to leave Malleolas's villa, and they are quite secretive. Gladly. All right. Well, thanks again for helping remove the thorn from the lion's paw. The spirit of Androcles smiles upon you.
Alright, so I only have a couple of minutes left of the stream and I have things to do. I don't know where Rufius could be. What's this point? Yeah, Rufius is that way. Okay, so if I give him a treatment to make him stop. Wait. If I reset everything, does it still work? I guess we'll find out. Cure him. Steal things. Reset. Easy. Maybe. I'm gonna get fall damage again. Oh no. Oh no. This doesn't seem right. What is... Oh, it's so dark. Flashlight? There we go. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I can do this without a flashlight. Ah, thank goodness. Modern technology. In Ancient times. Here? No. Down there? Fall damage. Don't do it again. Do it again. It's easy enough to just not do that again. Where did I end up? I don't think that's where I want to be, so fall damage it is. Maybe this is the way. Well, I think I'm just making things worse for myself. Oh, I totally am. What did I do? Nope. Yeah, I just, okay. Fall damage? It is so dark without this. Oh, I just... Oh. What's that, though? Interesting. Not what I wanted to do, but it's something I can do. Oh, sweet. More money. A bottle of wine. Ooh, possibly the last one in the whole city, and now I have it, and I'm assuming someone wants it. Secret quest. It's so incredibly dark. And I am sort of shocked that they haven't reset everything already with the, Oh, there it is. I was about to say, I'm shocked that it hasn't come time for the election yet. And so the golden rule is gonna break and I didn't steal the thing I needed to steal. No, I don't think I have time for it. This is what I get for wandering around aimlessly in caves. I don't think I can do anything about Rufius now. Where is he? No, he's not. Probably heading to Mode. So I don't think I can even talk to him. Rufius? Yeah, okay, so maybe I can just maybe go steal things? Let's see, I don't remember where that guy's cart is. These, I think. That's what I need. Steal it! Oh, yep.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
It really is frightening. Okay, so I stole the thing. Everything's fine. It was all gonna end anyway, so it's, you know,
What kind
of the Forgotten City. So hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.